Hey, welcome to Let's Talk World Exclusive. In this show, I feature and introduce talents, entrepreneurs, and dreamers out there who want to get their word out, who have a story, who have the passion of what they're doing. And today, I am so excited to introduce to you guys the founder of Ace Vegas Studios, an entrepreneur and a big advocate of helping our community. Please help me welcome Darlene Dalmaceda.
Hi.
Welcome, Darlene.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me today on Let's Talk World Exclusive.
Okay.
And you look wonderful, by the way. Anyways, let's get right into your passion. You were actually, or you are still doing it, the Ace production, correct?
Yes. However, I am going to change my production company name here pretty soon to Lucky Bucks Productions because that was the team name for my 49-hour film. They had the festival. The screening was last night.
Nice.
And because our first project under that name went so well, I thought, well, all the future projects from this point on, starting from what we did for 49-hour and my future projects, they're all going to be under that name now.
Yeah, well, they were in my show a few weeks ago. They were in my, yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, I connected with them. And hey, welcome to Let's Talk World Exclusive. In this show, I feature and introduce talents, entrepreneurs, and dreamers out there who want to get their word out, who have a story, who have the passion of what they're doing. And today, I am so excited to introduce to you guys the founder of Ace Vegas Studios, an entrepreneur and a big advocate of helping our community. Please help me welcome Darlene Dalmaceda.
Hi.
Welcome, Darlene.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me today on Let's Talk World Exclusive.
Okay.
And you look wonderful, by the way. Anyways, let's get right into your passion. You were actually, or you are still doing it, the Ace production, correct?
Yes. However, I am going to change my production company name here pretty soon to Lucky Bucks Productions because that was the team name for my 49-hour film. They had the festival. The screening was last night.
Nice.
And because our first project under that name went so well, I thought, well, all the future projects from this point on, starting from what we did for 49-hour and my future projects, they're all going to be under that name now.
Yeah, well, they were in my show a few weeks ago. They were in my, yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, I connected with them. And so you are also feature film maker, correct?
Yes, I have done a feature before. Yes, I've also done web series and short films.
Awesome. So how you been doing films?
How have I been doing with them?
How long you been?
Oh, how long? Oh, okay. For 12 years since I graduated from the Art Institute in 2010.
Wow. And you've been living in Vegas for how long?
In January next month, on January 4th, it'll be my 19th year of living in Vegas. Yes.
Oh, wow. So you've been here for a while now.
Yeah, for almost 20 years. Yeah.
And you are an advocate of helping, giving giving jobs for our locals or from outside, Vegas. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, sure. So, in any project that I've done so far, I've been using local talent and crew for every single one of my projects. Whether it's a small project like the 49-hour film festival to a bigger production like the auction, where I had at least like 60, 70 people working as cast and crew for that film. We were trying to get into the Riviera before it was blown up in 2016. And unfortunately, because of the red tape and I didn't make quite the money that I wanted to make through crowdfunding and fundraisers. We weren't able to get in the actual building, but a friend of mine was able to get in there and got me footage. So, and then we were able to recreate interiors and use real footage of the hotel, both interior and exterior, for the auction, which will be released someday. I know people have been literally waiting to release it, but someday, yeah. It's on the back burner right now, but yeah, someday it'll be released.
Well, I wish you the best of luck of that. I cannot wait to see it. I will be looking out for that. And also, I actually read on your bio, you actually an entrepreneur.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you sell, tell us about that.
Yeah, I also own a retail business called Vegas Fine Pens and Gifts. It's an e-commerce store that sells fine pens, stationery, and unique gifts online. And next year, I'm looking to expand my inventory and get more vendors into the store. Work with the existing partnerships that I have with my current vendors. Do some more gift fairs throughout the year. We are doing our event on Friday, December 9th, so a week from today, at the Success Center on Lake Mead and Civic Center Drive. And we're going to have a variety of different vendors selling jewelry, cosmetics, art. We'll have a psychic reader there. We'll have a lady selling Harry Potter and metaphysical items. So we have a different bunch of vendors there. We have another vendor who's going to have homemade baked treats, and I'm also looking to get another vendor that's going to actually sell like hot food or pre-made food. So if there's a vendor out there that is available, a food vendor out there who wants to participate, a restaurant or any small mom and pop business that wants to promote their food, I still have a spot for you. So please reach out to Maria and she can get a hold of me. So we're also doing that next week. So yeah.
Is it next week? Oh yes, it's next week. It's the 9th, right?
Yeah, next Friday, a week from today. So yeah, so I started my business in 2014. I did it for about a year, and then I decided to put it on hiatus because I was working on another project at the time. So I decided to just focus my efforts on my web series Stripped and then the auction. But then when the pandemic hit, I decided to relaunch my business in November 2020. So I've been in business for a little over 2 years now with
Awesome.
Vegas Fine Pens and Gifts. Yeah.
There's another, Darlene is another powerful woman, and I am I'm a big advocate of women empowerment. So I fully support you on this journey, Darlene, and I would love to be there and support you as well. We will talk more about that behind the scene because I want to put this only you, right? But anyways, Darlene, you are an entrepreneur. You are literally going out there and doing your passion. How do you? And I remember I was trying to call you one day, and you said, "Maria, I am working," and I love us working and saying that, "Hey, I'm working. Let's call you later." That is one. I'm really a big fan of this kind of thing, and I don't get offended with people telling me that I am doing something right now. Let's talk later, because I know that they are taking care of their life or their passion or what they're doing. So my question to you is, how do you actually toggle all your time together, putting together a production company, and then this jewelry, and then this event coming up. I know time is our big challenge in life. How do you manage your time? How do you put this together?
It's not always easy. It can be a challenge because I also work two jobs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
That's your day job.
whenever I have time. My day jobs, I work as a content moderator for TELUS International, and then also on the weekends I work as a wedding videographer for Cashman Photo, mainly at Treasure Island, but I also work at other properties on the Strip from time to time.
We should actually freaking collaborate. We should be partner because we are so powerful. You and I kind of like, yeah, we're gonna go and get it, right? We are go-getters.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm always looking for help for my events, because I mean, I can't do it alone. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
definitely, I mean, I have to build a team. I mean, right now I'm working mainly by myself on all these things, but I know eventually I'm going to have to get coworkers,
Yeah, we wear so many hats. We wear so many hats, and we try to get it done, and we always get it done, right?
Yes, right.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna actually jump into different question for you. I remember, Darlene and I has been connected in the middle of pandemic, trying to get her to be a guest on my show, and she submitted me. I had some kind of questionnaires to know more about my guests before getting them on the show, and that show actually was dissolved because I had so many shows. I had like 57 shows or more than that has been produced here in social media shows. But I still, when I get them into my show, I still go over with what has been submitted before, because that is knowing you more. And one of the things that I actually read in there, it says you are an independent filmmaker at the Riviera before it was imploded, which is you mentioned earlier. What do you mean independent? You could be an independent filmmaker. Are you not an independent filmmaker now?
Well, no, I still am, but I mean, usually when they say independent or indie filmmaker, it's just that someone who makes films without being attached to a studio.
Oh,
like I haven't made it to Hollywood yet.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, oh,
gotcha. What you mean by an independent filmmaker? Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Which is basically everybody in the community, like anybody who's a filmmaker, but you're just.
What is your
working for yourself, your own production company, not a major studio.
What is your end goal of being a filmmaker?
Well, my end goal is to reach a worldwide audience, like to have a Netflix series or on Hulu or HBO Max, something like that, or have my movies being streamed on a major platform or in the cinemas, like just like anybody else out there who's doing it. That
I will connect you.
Know their names, like the Duffer Brothers or the guy who created Squid Game, or anybody like that.
Well, I'm gonna connect you. I'm going to live stream a huge film festival in LA this coming December, and I'm gonna connect you with him. Maybe you can do something together, or maybe whatever. I love connecting people, like Nicole Vegas. We love connecting people, and I will connect you. I will send you his information. Maybe you guys can do something about your films. And you can actually figure out, both of you, what you guys can do in the future. I think it would be a good connection for you. So yeah, we are open for any options, right?
Right.
Well, anyways, what other questions that I have for you is, this is really, really, really cool, because I watched their series from the beginning to up to now. I know there are more series coming up, Scientology. So when I was reading your bio, I was like, oh my God, So, how is it being audited by the Scientology?
Oh, yeah, that happened when I was 20 years old. I mean, that happened in the year 2000. Yeah, I just went in there looking for a job because they said help wanted, and I was just starting out working. I had only been working for like a year in various jobs. And I thought, well, I really want to get a clerical job in an office. And, it turned out to be for Scientology. This was at the Scientology Center in Pasadena, California. And it was weird. It was like something out of a science fiction movie. Like they had like some kind of weird machine and they had me hold these metal rods in my hands. They asked me a bunch of personal questions that made me feel uncomfortable. And I thought, what does this have to do with like working as a receptionist? It's weird. Like, and they were talking about how like, they had these books and courses that cost like $800. And,
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm sure it's double now. Because it's been more than 20 years. It's probably close to like, $1,500 or $2,000 now.
It's very, and it's also goes higher and higher and higher.
Yeah, exactly. The higher levels that you reach in Scientology, like the more expensive it is. I mean, personally, I think it's a cult, and I just had a really weird feeling like these people are shady. Like, I told them, like, yeah, I don't think this job is for me. Sorry, and then they called like maybe a day or two later, like saying, oh, well, no, we can like give you a job or whatever, blah. It's like, no, sorry, no.
Oh, are you glad that you didn't go for it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm very relieved because it just made me feel weird. I don't know. Just like all the stuff that I've read about Scientology, about L. Ron Hubbard and like, all the people around him and how creepy it was.
Did you see their biggest member, like the highest member? Actually, did you see that the series where he says that they said that the highest level is supposedly to meet God or meet the highest power or something. Mm-hmm. And he said that there's nothing. I already put, $millions of dollars in this one, but I don't see it. And then he left. That's the highest. Yeah. I seen that. But anyways, oh my God. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you didn't go there.
Right.
And, at least you have a clear and peaceful mind to go continue what you're passionate about and continue what you love to do, helping others. And I think that is amazing. That is a blessing. Don't you think?
Yes, it is.
Well, I also, okay, let's talk about, it seems that you are a very confident woman. It seems that you are about, because having, your own business, being a woman filmmaker, which is you don't see much out there. I haven't seen a lot of women filmmakers out there. So it looks like you are, very, very confident. But when I'm looking on your bio, you actually mentioned about you're giving so much, but you're not getting the love or the respect or whatever you meant by that treatment back. I know this is when you were young. Do you still feel the same way?
Sometimes I do, yeah. I mean, but it's because I've worked with my problem with the last 12 years of my career up until recently was that I worked with the wrong people. I didn't trust my own judgment. But that's just how it is. You take a gamble on people in business.
Yep.
Or yeah, you don't know until you finally work with people, you don't know how they are. Yep. It's just that this time when I did my 49-hour film, which I can confidently say is the most successful film project I've ever done, even though it took me 2 days to make this film, but I couldn't have asked for a better team of people. We all worked well. We all knew what we were doing. We all went in there to have fun and get it done, and we did.
So, when I was reading about it, because I doing this on my own for almost 5 years now, I probably say that I entertain people that that couldn't be trusted. I entertain people that at that moment they can be trusted at that time, but eventually they fall off.
Yeah.
It's probably on my part, it's probably on theirs, and it really doesn't matter. What I would only suggest to you, Darlene, and to all people who are watching out there right now is when you're giving trust, I know we tend to give trust 100% right away to people, but I don't think that is the right way to do. You actually give everything you can to them, but always, always keep more to yourself. And that's what I think I did for all these 5 years. I always keep a lot more for myself than to others. And some people see that, but it's not because it's against them, but it is to protect myself, protect my company, and protect my idea. So that is what, and have a good read of people. I always have a good read of people, and I always, even though you have a good read of people, still give them chances. I gave chances probably no more than 3 times to anybody, and a lot of people who knows me knows that 1, 2, and 3, and then if they want to come back, they are still free to come back, but they gonna have to show their, that I can trust them 100 again, the way I trusted them before. But they're gonna have to do a lot of work to be able to gain that trust. So so that's what I would suggest. And I always say to other people who actually join me, I said, listen, look at me. Introduce me to that person that you're trying to trust. You don't have to. This is just a suggestion. And let me kind of read that person. And then I'll give you my 2 cents, opinion about that person. Because I sometimes I felt like I'm psychic, but I'm not. I'm not a fortune teller either. But I don't know, but God, I don't know who you believe, and all the viewers out there, but I believe that God actually gave me something that to protect myself. This is not for me to give to everybody, but this is to protect myself. I am protecting myself very well, and thanks to God. But anyways, let's get back to your projects. So December 9 is coming up. What's the name of the, what's the name of the event?
It's called Piece of Me Holiday Bazaar and Toy Drive for the Shade Tree.
Awesome. So this is open to the public, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a lot of vendors out there. And what is the highlight of the event?
Well, the highlight of the event would just be the raffle prize drawing by all the vendors. They're all going to contribute a raffle prize, and then also the toy drive. If people bring an unwrapped toy for the kids at Shade Tree, then they get an extra raffle prize ticket into the drawing along with the initial raffle prize ticket that they're going to get. So they get 2 chances into the drawing, and then we'll have additional raffle prizes for sale at the or raffle tickets, for sale at the event. And if I can get a really good food vendor between now and the end of this weekend or beginning of next week, that would be a really good highlight. Would be like, we'll actually have food for you to purchase, as well as some great gifts for your loved ones or even for yourself. And you'll be supporting a good cause, and you'll be supporting us, because I'm going to be paying the last of my actors for this project that I've been working on for almost 2 years now.
What was the project? Can we tell them?
Yes, it's called Piece of Me. It's a murder mystery and dark comedy about the pandemic. My character's name is Lisa, and she is a total germaphobe and has OCD tendencies. She's super paranoid about COVID, to the point where she wears her mask and gloves everywhere, even when it's not needed, when she goes to sleep, when she takes a shower. It's just so over the top. And
my God, I can
and she encounters 2 guys. One of them is named James, a socially awkward nerd, and the other guy is Jimmy, a ladies' man. They're both delivery drivers, and they both want her. They become obsessed with her because she rejects them.
Make sure I'm gonna be doing your live streaming your red carpet, okay? For your premiere.
Yeah, for sure. We're actually going to have, I want to have a screening of Let Them Eat Cake, which is the 49-hour film that we screened last night, and the first 3 episodes of Piece of Me. Most likely we'll probably have it at Millennium Fandom Bar next month. I have to talk to the owner to see if he's having another director's cut event.
Please keep me in mind and my team, okay?
Okay, for sure.
Anyways, well, that is so exciting, Darlene. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait to live stream it with my team. Like what I was telling you, we've been doing red carpets in town. I don't know if you see some of the red carpet with Nicole or Priscilla Moy. I have wonderful hosts on the red carpet, and they rock the red carpet all the time. But anyways, besides your movie, what is that? Peace for All?
It's called Let Them Eat Cake.
Oh, okay. And then the event?
And then the 49-hour film is called Let Them Eat Cake, and the event is called Piece of Me.
Piece of Me.
Yeah, Piece of Me, Holiday Bazaar, and Toy Drive for the Shade Tree.
Okay. And then your movie is Piece of Me.
It's a web series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Piece of Me.
It's called Piece of Me. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. There. Yeah. I was like, oh, did I hear? Okay. But anyway, Piece of Me, and it's all coming up for Darlene Dalmaceda by Ace. Let me make sure that I got this. Ace Vegas Productions. Ace Vegas Studios.
Ace Vegas Studios. Mm-hmm.
Is that your studio? Yes.
That's my production company name. Yeah, that's my. Well, I guess technically it still is my current name. But yeah, next year it'll be changed to Lucky Bucks Productions.
Lucky Bucks Productions. So take a look out with all these things coming out in Vegas. We have this drive that's coming out on December 9th. And tell us the location, Darlene.
It's gonna be at the Success Center on Lake Mead and Civic Center Drive. So
yeah, it's gonna be at Lake Mead. Lake Mead. Are you talking about the Lake Mead here at the 95 and the thing, or the Lake Mead? Okay.
No, not in Henderson, in North Las Vegas.
Yes. Yeah. Well, this is my neighborhood. Lake Mead is my neighborhood, so I'm gonna be there, and I'm we're gonna be posting all these events on all social media and our website, socialmediashows.com. And what's your website, Darlene?
Well, I'm currently working on my new website right now, so it's not up yet. Lucky Bucks Productions, but people can follow
because you are changing the name, so yeah.
Yeah, because I'm changing the name, but right now they can follow me at my Instagram. My personal Instagram is DDNLV. I also have an Instagram for Piece of Me. It's Piece of Me the series. My Vegas Pens account is Vegas Pens Gifts on Instagram, Facebook. It's also Ace Vegas Studios on YouTube. That's my YouTube channel. I also have Vegas Fine Pens and Gifts YouTube channel. I'm also on TikTok at Vegas Pens Gifts, DDNLV, and Ace Vegas Studios. So yeah, they can follow me. And then also on Twitter, if anybody has Twitter, Vegas Pens Gifts and Ace Vegas Studios.
Well, last words from you. What would you actually tell to all our viewers? How to get going with all the things that's happening around us, including our personal matters and the world. We just passed pandemic. What can you actually advise them?
Oh, well, if you have a goal in mind, if you have something that you want to do, no matter what profession it is, don't let anybody stop you, no matter what. Even if you have people that don't believe 100% in what you're doing, if it's your own friends and family, just keep going with it, no matter what it is. If you have a dream, if you see other people doing it, there's no reason you can't do it. I mean, look where I am now. I mean, I never thought that I would be because it's been so challenging to make films. Like, I almost quit at one point and decided not to do it. But I thought, well, I can't just let one person who we didn't see eye to eye, it didn't work out. I can't let this person stop me from moving forward with my career just because this person decided not to be in film anymore doesn't mean that I have to, like, I wish that person well, but, or anybody who's worked with me and it didn't work out, but it's just not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. So just, that's my advice, is like, don't let anybody stop you, no matter who it is, like, because someday you're going to make it, like I was finally happy with a project that I did. And I know I can be happy with other projects that I do in the future. It's just a matter of still connecting with people, talking with people, networking, because you never know who's going to be that person that can get you to the next level. So, I'm pretty confident once I have the funding in place to produce more of my projects and do them properly with a budget and the right team of people, there's no stopping me in what me and what my team can do. Because I want to be able, it's not just for me, it's for an audience. Like, I want to be able to tell stories and make people think with my films, make them happy, make them sad. If it's a sad movie, make them think, maybe even make them angry. You know what I mean? Like, that they ask questions, maybe, even like, ask like tough questions, provocative questions, make them think about things in life that maybe they might not have thought of right away. Just whatever it is that, makes people, I want people to feel things and think about things when they watch my movies, and I'm not just entertaining people. I want to send out a message to people. That's what I'm letting to hold up mirrors to people. That's based on my experiences in life that I hope that other people can relate to, and maybe they can learn something from it. And then also with my retail business, I love writing, and, I love art, and I want to reach those people who still love writing by hand and also want a nice gift for somebody, or also something nice for themselves. I want to bring the love of writing to people, because I feel like writing by hand is a lost art. And there are definitely people out there. I think that there's an underserved market here in Vegas as far as like pens and stationery. There's not too many stores out here like that. So if I can fill in that gap where people can come to me if they want a nice pen or a nice notebook or journal or something for their writing or art, like I want to be the go-to gal for that,
Yep, that's right. That's right, people. Thank you so much, Darlene, for joining me today.
Welcome.
Hey, remember this. Quitting is not an option to find your own happiness. And also remember, your happiness relies within you, not from others. So we'll see you guys again on Let's Talk World next week. Bye now.
Hello there. Thank you for joining me today. Because of this awful time we're experiencing with COVID, I've been cooking more of my meals at home. So today we're going to be making a pizza. I'm also cooking a lot more at home because of my safety as well. Lately, I've been meeting the strangest types of guys. James tried to deliver someone else's pizza to my door. He's a socially awkward nerd and has no clue of how to talk to women. So creepy.
You alone?
Why do you ask?
Nothing. I was just wondering. I bet you look really pretty without the mask.
You better go before that pizza gets cold.
Sorry, good night.
Or have you ever encountered what they call a ladies' man? You know the ones. They think they're God's gift to women, and they can't be satisfied with only one.
Hey, Jimmy.
What's up, sweet stuff?
Find any cute girls tonight?
You know it.
This guy, Jimmy, actually tried to proposition me at my own home? The nerve!
You know, we kind of got off on the wrong foot. I got off work in a couple of hours if you want to know.
And then there's my neighbor, Doug. I have no words for the type of man he is.
I told you I'm not interested in you.
Playing hard to get. Ooh, I like that.
Go on, go, get out of here. Another reason why I've been staying at home is because of what my landlord, Susan, told me. There's been murders in the area recently. And the people I've met lately have been so suspicious. And even in some cases, dangerous.
I hate these things. I hate them.
Creeping around outside ladies' windows, writing about them in your little notebook.
What are you insinuating?
You better not be planning anything with Lisa.
I don't know. He was at work and he had all these nice fancy clothes on, like he was going out for a date. No, you know what? You're right. I do deserve better. I'm not going to put up with this anymore. I need to do something about this.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop! Stop!
Put the weapon down!
Oh, must be ready. This pizza is to die for.
This program is brought to you by the Nevada Chamber Orchestra.